Hey guys, it is time to find out if the new Legends Pass monster Polar Blaze is worth getting or not. So let's go and get right into it. So Polar Blaze is a tank and his trait is Taunt at rank 0, which is pretty great. It's not Mega Taunt, but it's still decent. And then rank 1 Harden and rank 3 Status Caster Random Torture. So all of those are actually pretty good. He has some really good traits right there. And then his relics are Armor and Shield, which are really good for a tank as well. Those are some of the best ones you can have for a tank. That's really good. And if we go on down to the pros and the cons, there's a nice trait, a life, and relics, which is true. We did look at all that, except for the life, which the life is really good. That is really, really good. And then he also has a good cursing and tortures, burn, ignite, frosted, and random tortures. That is a lot of really good stuff, especially for a tank. Not many tanks have stuff like that, so that is very good. And he also has low cooldowns and stamina costs, which are also really great. And then his cons are vulnerable to any negative effect. He does not have any of the protections, actually. So yeah, no immunities at all on this monster, which is not great. He only has one sustaining option, which looks like it is a self-damage protection with a heal, which is a pretty good one, to be fair. And most of his moves are AoE, making him weak to dodge area, which isn't great, but that's still pretty decent. That's not that big a deal. Now let's go ahead and look at the move set. So he has an AoE, a light damage with the random torture and frosted, which is pretty good. He also has that self-damage protection with a 30% heal, which is pretty good as well. He does also have a burn and ignite single target, so not all of his moves are AoE. This one's pretty good and it's not AoE. And then he has a few different moves you can pick from, actually. 3 different ones. He either has an AoE burn, an AoE ignite, or an AoE random torture, which are all really good. No matter what you pick, it'll be pretty great. So yeah, all of his moves are actually really good. Not only are his traits really good, but his moves are also pretty great. I feel like this is just an overall pretty amazing tank. The preferable relics would definitely be any of the ancestral ones or the ancient ones. I think they're called ancestral relics. Any of those would be the best ones, obviously. But if you have some good, like, diamond ones or obsidian ones, they're still really good. Even some of the gold ones are great. So yeah, just use whatever the best relics you have are, and that'll just work on this monster really, really well. And yeah, you can use this monster with pretty much anything. It is a tank, so you will need an attacker on your team, obviously, as well as possibly a support to buff your attacker. Keep in mind, this monster does not have Mega Taunt, so he won't be able to protect from AoE moves, but he can protect from any single target move, so that's still pretty decent. But yeah, again, he cannot protect from AoE moves, so do keep that in mind when you are putting a team together. And yeah, overall, his design looks really great as well. This is a really cool looking monster design right here. I really like it. He has like golden scars on his body. He just has a really cool design. I think that looks sick. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the design though. And also what you guys think of the entire monster. Because yeah, overall, seems like a pretty strong monster. And he can be used in pretty much any team composition, I believe. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, you can use them with pretty much any ancestor. The ones that need like negative effects to awaken would probably be best. Especially since he can do 2 on 1 move to every enemy. That could help a lot on monsters. I think it's Diablos Hellbringer that needs negative effects on the enemy in order to awaken. That could work really well. Yeah, that would work very, very well, actually. Especially since he has so many different cursing moves. That would work great. So yeah, I think that would be amazing. But yeah, I'm sure you could use him with a lot of other monsters as well. He just seems like an all-around really good tank. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think of Polar Blaze. And also let me know what team compositions you're going to use him in. As far as runes go, I would go with probably 2 health and a team speed. Either that or 1 health and 2 team speed. Whatever you want. Something along those lines. Just make sure to have some health on him to get him some more HP. And yeah, that'll make him really good. So yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say about Polar Blaze. Amazing monster design. Also just really good moves and traits. Just overall a really good monster. And yeah, let me know down in the comments how you guys are going to use him, what you're going to put on him, and what moves you're going to use. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.